Tonight, from Philadelphia, a group of drunk colonists just invented the Marines, because what could possibly go wrong? Every era has its breaking news. We just deliver it 200 years too late. Welcome to the Daily Doom, Historical Edition. America doesn't even exist yet, but already we've created a way to yell at people and drink at the same time. Welcome to the birth of the United States Marine Corps, live from the only place our revolution could have started, a tavern. Before you picture flags waving and bald eagles screaming, remember, this is 1775. The United States is still a work in progress, mostly angry letters to Britain and unpaid bar tabs in Boston. The Continental Congress needs fighters who can handle combat on land and sea, sailors who can aim, and soldiers who can swim. So they pass a resolution that 2 battalions of Marines be raised. And just like that, amid candle smoke and spilled ale, America's most disciplined branch was born out of total chaos and mild intoxication. We're reporting live, unfortunately, from Tun Tavern, Philadelphia, known for good beer, bad decisions, and now national defense. The owner, Robert Mullen, becomes the first Marine recruiter because nothing sells military service like a 2-for-1 drink special. The first commandant, Samuel Nicholas, a Quaker who apparently decided pacifism was overrated. Recruitment standards were simple. If you could stand upright, hold a musket, and shout freedom without spilling your drink, congratulations, you were a Marine. By closing time, they had a battalion, a bar tab, and probably their first disciplinary hearing. March 1776, the Battle of New Providence, Bahamas. The Marines' very first mission abroad, and fittingly, it involved beaches and rum again. Their goal? Capture British gunpowder. Their method? Improvised chaos. They stormed the beaches, took the forts, and discovered that fighting in paradise still sucks when everyone's shooting at you. But they pulled it off. America's first amphibious assault, fueled by rum, patriotism, and the phrase, "we'll figure it out when we get there." By the end of the Revolution, the Marines had earned a reputation for bravery, precision, and a strong preference for dramatic entrances. Other branches got neat uniforms and regular paychecks. The Marines got stories, scars, and the honor of being first in, last out, and occasionally first to get blamed when things exploded. They were briefly disbanded after the war. Even Congress realized you can't keep a bar tab open forever. But by 1798, with tensions rising again, the Marines were reinstated, proving America never really gives up on its bad habits. 2.5 centuries later, the bar-born battalion stands as a global symbol of discipline and grit. From Tripoli to Tarawa, Fallujah to Tikrit, Marines have fought in nearly every major conflict the US has touched, which, statistically, is most of them. Their motto, Semper Fidelis, always faithful, arrived in 1883, replacing earlier unofficial slogans like sometimes sober and we'll sleep when it's over. They've survived wars, budget cuts, and fashion trends, maintaining the same haircut since 1775. While other branches chase technology, the Marines still rely on 2 timeless tools, determination and yelling loudly. It's poetic, really. A nation that began its revolution in a bar created a fighting force whose discipline was born out of disorder. They started as patriots with pints, became warriors with purpose, and now stand as proof that you can build an empire of efficiency on a foundation of spilled beer. Every November 10th, Marines raise a glass to the few, the proud, and the long line of people who made always faithful sound easy. Because history doesn't repeat, it re-enlists. From the tavern that birthed a legend to the battlefields that never really closed, reporting from the past for a future that clearly learned nothing, this is the Daily Doom.